Alright, Shalom. It's the brother Shakaf from Great Mill Stone in the Charles Camp, man. Back again with another quick little lesson, man. But, before I do anything, I'm going to start by saying, call Haloim La, Yahweh Hashem, Yahweh Shah Hashem Kakadash. It's all praises to the Father, in the name of the only begotten Son, in the name of the Holy Spirit. Natham Mashanaka Bala Hazapoim Shah Yasharala. We just give double honors to the elders of Israel, which are the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. Wa Shalom, Wa Apla Baki Yashar Yasharala. That's peace and love to the elect of Israel. Alright, man, basically be getting into, how we need to basically spread this truth, man. When you get it, you feel me? You don't want to just get it and sit on it, man. You want to get it and you want to basically you want to flip it. In those terms, man. When you get this truth, man, you're not supposed to just hold it to yourself, man. You supposed to spread this word, man. Because we have a job that we're supposed to be doing, man. We're supposed to be getting this truth out, showing our people out their transgressions, and trying to seal the 144,000, man, the elect. And how the hell are you gonna do that if you settled on your lease, man? If you're not pushing this word out, if you're not feeding the flock, man, that plays a big part, man. But the first script I'm gonna bring out is Isaiah chapter 58. I'm gonna go to just a second, bro. Isaiah chapter 58, verse 7. Alright, and it reads, Isaiah 58:7. It said, is it not to deal thy bread to the hungry, and that thou bring the poor that are cast out of thy house, man? When thou seest the naked, that thou cover him, and that thou hide not thyself from thine own flesh, alright? That house that they're speaking of, it says, hold on, let me read it again. It says that thou bring the poor that are cast out of the house, man. The house is their kingdom, man. First you have to eat that bread, man. But the whole point in this, dog, it says hide not thyself from thine own flesh. The whole point in this is that you have to distribute out this truth, man. You have to it's basically break bread, man. You gotta spread this and get that word out so we can seal the elect, man. Because that's the main goal, of us obtaining salvation, man. All right. And I'm precept with this is Ecclesiastes chapter 11, verse 1. All right. It says, cast thy bread upon the waters, for thou shalt find it after many days, man. So, like I always heard, like, when you're going, let's say you feeding the birds or the ducks or whatever, the case may be, and you got that bread. If you go to that same spot and you constantly throwing that bread, and you feel me, the duck or the bird or whatever's eating that, they're gonna know, oh shit, that's where he's at. They're gonna constantly continue to come, man. So they can intake that bread, man. Just like with us, man. They're gonna constantly come and try and get more knowledge. All right. It says, for thou shalt find it after many days, man. So that bread can sit there, man. Sooner or later it's gonna get ate. All right. So you could tell somebody this truth, and it doesn't resonate until you feel me later on. Verse 2, it says, give a portion to 7. 7 is completion, man. All right. And also to 8, for thou knowest not what evil shall be upon the earth, man. All right, it says, shit, hey, give that portion of bread out to 7, man. 7 is completion, man. So that means you basically going to be, hey, spreading this truth a lot, man. You know, but it says, and also to 8. So shit, you're going to abound more in doing that, man. You know, you're not just going to barely spread it. You're going to go, you feel me? You're going to push this truth out more. All right? Another, this is a precept, though. This is, real quick, this is Luke. Chapter 6, verse. All right, chapter 6. Verse. All right, come. Verse 6. This is Luke chapter 6, verse 49, man. All right, so like I was saying, that you're gonna basically deliver out that truth and shit. If it doesn't resonate with them right now, it'll probably, you feel me, resonate later on in the latter times, man. You know, but hey, if they don't, if it doesn't, hey, then fuck it, man. All right. They wasn't chosen to receive this knowledge, man. You know, because it's not for everybody. All right, this is Luke chapter 6, verse 49. It says, but he that heareth and doeth not is like a man that without a foundation built an house upon the earth. All right, it says, all right, so this is speaking on basically if you tell someone and shit, hey, they don't take heed to it, man. You know, because, hey, you're going to have that when you're spreading this truth out, man. You know, not everybody is going to take heed, you know. All right, but it says, I'm going to just start over. But he that heareth and doeth not is like a man that without a foundation, man, built an house upon the earth, man. Without that solid foundation, man, you're going to fall to anything, man. You know, anything can push up against you and, excuse me, and cause you to fall, man. You know, because you don't have that solid foundation, man. You know, built an house upon the earth, against which the stream did beat vehemently, and immediately it fell, and the ruin of that house was great, man. All right, so shit, basically you're gonna fall to anything, man. You know, if you're not built up with that solid foundation, man. You know. And it doesn't say it beat softly, or it said beat vehemently, you know, consistently and hard, man. You know. Yeah, that's some of the things you're gonna deal with, man, because not everybody's gonna like I say, is gonna take heed, man. But that shouldn't stop you, you know. Like the scripture says in Romans. So what if some didn't believe, man? You know, that shouldn't stop you from getting your goal accomplished, man. From you spreading this truth, man. You know? Another quick tree, man. This is Matthew chapter 5, verse. Alright, verse. I'm gonna start at 14. It says, "Ye are the light of the world. A city that is set on a hill cannot be hid." All right. It says, "Ye are the light of the world, man." All right. So you can't block that light, man. You know, verse 15. This is the point. All right. It says, "Neither do men light a candle and put it under a bushel, but on a candlestick, and it giveth light unto all that are in the house," man. So shit, when you I'm gonna just speak on the physical real quick, man. You know, when you get a candle, you know, you're not gonna your whole purpose of lighting a candle is to provide light, all right? You know, I'm just speaking on the physical right now, all right? So if you get a candle, the purpose is to provide light, all right? So if you get a candle and you put it under under a bushel, it's gonna block that light, man. You know, that light is not gonna be able to shine, man. It's gonna be hidden, you know. It's gonna be concealed, you know. But if you light that candle and you put it on the candlestick to where it's open and in the air, a lot of people that light is gonna be provided, man. You know, people are gonna see that light, you know. But I must be on the spiritual, man. All right. So if you got this truth, man, like it says, don't hide it under a bushel. Don't keep this truth to yourself, man. You know, pump this truth out, man. You know, spread it. You know, don't just hold it in. You know, the goal is to pump this truth out at a high rate, man. All right. All right, verse 16. It says, "Let your light so shine before men, and that they may see your good works and glorify your Father which is in heaven." All right, so shit, hey, you pumping this truth out, man, and they see that you moving in that light. Hey, you could possibly convert somebody in. You know, if it's of Yahweh Shem Yahshua, man. You know, I got. Push up on I'm basically pumping this truth out, man. This is Psalms chapter 40, verse 9. All right, it says, I have preached righteousness in the great congregation. All right. Lo, I have not refrained my lips. Oh, Yahweh, thou knowest, man. All right. So that righteousness, that's talking about this truth, man. You know, I have preached that righteousness, this truth, man. All right. In the great congregation. All right. The great congregation, it's talking about the elect, man. You know, even though the nation of Israel is considered as a congregation as a whole, but the truth only resonates with the elect, man. All right. It says, I have not refrained my lips, man. When you refrain something, you holding it back, man. You know, you're not basically letting it out. All right. And that's what you don't want to do when you get this truth, man. You don't want to refrain your lips, man. You know, you want. I'm gonna hold that precept, matter of fact, man. I was about to bring it out, but I'm gonna finish the point and then I'm gonna bring it out, man. All right. It says, I have not refrained my lips, O Yahweh, thou knowest. All right. I have not hid thy righteousness, that truth, within my heart. I have declared thy faithfulness and thy salvation. I have not concealed thy loving kindness and thy truth from the great congregation, man. You know, you basically you pump that truth out, man. You didn't hold it to yourself, man. You know, and real quick, this was the precept I was talking about. You know, and all actuality, man, it's gonna be hard to keep that truth there, man. And this is why right here. This is Jeremiah chapter 20, verse 9. All right, it says, then I said, I'm gonna close it out with this. It says, then I said, I will not make mention of him, nor speak any more in his name. All right. So he basically said he wasn't gonna preach this truth, man. He wasn't gonna make mention of it or anything, man. He was just gonna stop. All right. But his word was in my heart as a burning fire shut up in my bones. All right. And I was weary with forbearing, and I could not stay. So shit, hey, that's the spirit you should be in, man. I mean, like, this truth is it has to come out, man. That's basically what he was saying, man. You know, his word was in my heart, my mind. as a burning fire, man. So he was just like, man, I gotta get it out, man. You know? But Lord willingness was edifying, man. We give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shah, Bahashim, Kakadash, Thumb, Washanaka, Bala Hazaquim, Shah Yasharala, Washalawam, Wablabaki, Shah Yasharala. Shalom, brothers.